So we have Ath on the board, and I'm just gonna start this right away because I need to start this. I should just start it right away, and let's see what we have first on our plate as we get into Azal Knight Errant character exclusive random item jury. Knight Errant Azal. Well, this is either gonna go really well or really badly. Considering we're jury, it could go really well. If Azal and Knight Errant give me bad mysteries, it could go badly. Takushi-san, 8 strength. Second mystery, light, dexterity, knowledge. I think I'm gonna try for strength and dexterity, but who am I kidding? I'm probably not. So let's get on to it. Library notes. I would like something good. That's actually really good. I'm wondering where I'm gonna get my weapon from. I guess we're gonna find out. So, footage, nails, flood, metamorphosis, festival. Well, these three, really. Footage and festival can wait, but Knight Errant wise, possibly 12% doom. This is guaranteed. Flood we skip, and then nails we skip. So 18% doom already. On top of Azal shenanigans. Yeah, that's probably going to be the plan. We can handcuff this and then move on to Metamorphosis and maybe Flood, or Flood Metamorphosis. We get the experience rule, but we're jury, so that doesn't hurt as much. It's still not great, but we'll see, won't we? So the immediate checkbook twice, actually. And then hardware. We're on random item stats. We need something better. That's something better. But our horror progress is very high. So we'll see. Village, hospital. Where's our high threat level? Seaside? I guess we'll do Seaside and be happy with it. And let's see what happens. We could accidentally village max threat level for the theologist, but at this point we need to kind of take a risk here. So Nails is gonna Knight Errant us as well, so that's gonna be 12 horror progress at least, on top of what we already have, but we'll do our best here. I'm gonna Inspiring Novel during Flood, and then we'll see what happens. So whatever happens after we do it. That's right, we're in Nails. We have like 3 hospitals. Well, too late now. We're just gonna grab as much experience and go. Even though, yes, we could Azal into bad things, but we're gonna try our best. So, I think we can still finish this mystery without proccing the horror. Or not proccing the horror, getting caught by the horror. But let's see what happens. We get Doll Nurse, so we're gonna use it to our advantage, so yeah, we're gonna sit here and wonder what's gonna happen. Yes, I am late to the stream. I was doing a thing, and then I actually decided this time to take a nap, and then I woke up late because I was finishing off the fan fiction, then I was doing some work related things, and then I decided I'm just gonna close my eyes for a moment. Woke up, was late, so. Even 15 minutes before the stream started, I knew I was still going to be late, but I was busy doing another thing right as soon as I woke up, because I had to. So, we're going to sit here and throw things for a moment, and make use of this improvise. This might be the only chance I get to make something good out of this. We're probably going to take Flood next, actually, all things considered, just to not proc the horror, and then we'll take Metamorphosis and see what happens. Because I would still like to level up as much as possible. If I'm on an all perk run, it would be very good to do so. So, as I take a sip of water, let's see what else happens. It's at this point that I notice something, but it's too late. So I'm just going to keep moving on anyway. We'll improvise one more time. That should be more than enough improvises that I need. The unfortunate part is I'm going to level up and I won't be able to do a thing. I also forgot to take out the handcuffs, but that's perfectly fine. So we will do this. And hopefully we get to 2-turn this encounter? No, not really. Yeah, we do. So this should be 7 damage. Yeah, that's 7 damage. We take 3 stamina damage to the face. We even get bonus damage. Gotta sneeze really quickly. Let's try to level up beforehand. We'll take elusive as much as that helps. Yeah, so something about what I noticed is that I was going to cause myself to sneeze. Fetid fumes, but we'll deal with it. And let's see what else happens. So, as I said, I'm probably going to... I think we can pop that immediately and then still do that. I need to level up ASAP. But we will take Flood in the interest of leveling up quickly, but also not getting caught by the horror. This, though, I'm pretty sure I can... Yeah, I can just do this. If I hit both of these, I should be able to prep strong. And this Azal run should be more than survivable. I gotta sneeze again. But we will level up. Yep, quick thinking and strength. And let's see where the theologist is after this school investigation. An empty bottle would be nice. I would like to also pass this, so yeah, I don't want to spend any more doom slash... what am I trying to say? Something. Goodness gracious. I'll do this for experience. And I should be able to level up again? I can also go for another researcher, but I don't want to. I know we have Book of Gore, but still. So, we're going to take this Knight Errant penalty to the face. But I think it's well worth it for being able to rest and not spend a lot of doom. Theoretically speaking. So what do we get here? I know we're on the thingy. I know we have bonus damage, which I completely forgot, actually. I completely forgot about that when I was fighting the Sweaty Assailant, who I think is our second enemy? No. Yeah. Maybe yes? Yeah, I think so, actually. I think we actually did not fight anything until the boss of Nails in this run. And then we'll do this. Again, all things considered, I should be perfectly fine here, but let's just be sure. I can even take less reason damage here by bracing. It's been a long... I feel like it's been a long time since I tried to save damage by doing brace guaranteed kick. Or bracing before the kill turn. Either way, the point is that we get to level up now. That's not great, and none of this is great, actually. So we're funny enough, we're going to take leadership. And then we'll move on with life. So that's an extra... Our horror progress drops, but so does it increase as we lose Bath. Which is not great either, but we'll deal with it. And we take Metamorphosis. Each item in inventory, but we should have all items... All of our items should be gone by the time we use it, but by the time we run into that rule, so hopefully we get out of this mystery soon. We're guaranteed to not get Knight Errant penalty, but we do have to deal with the meat horror, so there is that. Let's throw this. Yeah, let's actually try to save -2 all here. Now there goes all of my improvised weapons, but I think it's worth it here. We'll level up again. Yeah, there's our 2 dexterity. And then we'll take more strength. Again, all in all, I should be okay here, but if for some reason we don't survive, I would have had to have made a weird Azal mistake. Not that I could help it, but it would have to be a very weird... Again, our Doom management, despite the likely 2 guaranteed... What do I want to say? The 2 guaranteed Knight Errant procs should be okay. But we could also not be okay. So let's find out. We're slowly about to reach the horror prog. I could try to fight this thing, actually, but we're going to do this instead. And hopefully, yeah, we want to get rid of this branch somehow. And there's the horror progress. So that was unfortunate. I got that Doom event right at the end here where I could have been able to level up. But at least we don't have to suffer under the experience rule. But it seems like level 5 is going to be our limit. And we cannot get our dexterity to 8, which is somewhat unfortunate. But I'll take this as well because this is also less pain. So, yeah. Now, the next question is, yeah, I don't get to do much else, so we'll do this again. And if I can do anything else, I would like to trade stamina for a reason. But I think I'm just going to take the out here. I'm also looking over at something, and let me mute for a moment. So, yeah. Nice time skip, by the way. That is not great. Also, I never threw the branch, so I just got an Azul penalty. So there's my Azul. There's my first minor, but still, it's a mistake. Let's hope I also don't get roads closed at the end here, because that would not be great. But we'll see. And now that we have the injury rule, Book of Gore might be a thing, but we'll see what happens there. So whether or not we are on... Whether or not we're going to get the Knight Errant penalty will depend on my... Well, essentially, whether or not my Doom's going to increase more than I want it to is going to depend on the timeline we're in. So, let's find out. I feel like the Sweaty Assailant is my second encounter, though. Why do I feel not sure about that? Anywho. You know, I would like to pass checks, even though I'm not going to get experience. I am slowly bleeding HP here, so... I would like to run from this, but I don't think I get to. So we do this... Oh, I should have kept the branch. I could have just stored the branch as I reached the end of the mystery here. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen anymore. Can I do a thing? No. The answer is no. So instead I have to turn. It's throw the Stalker's Mask, and then do Desperate Prep Strong. And again, I really hope, 1, I survive this next event, and 2... Nice 11 roll, by the way, but that might be my first 11 roll of the stream, so... You know what? Fair enough. What timeline are we on? Oh, my body. Ah! The mute button. We're on timeline 8, thankfully. But considering footage is next, our Doom is going to stay high. So, let's find out what happens in the last mystery. So, effectively, we're at 76% Doom. That I know. But we also need to rest a bunch, so that's... There's no way I'm surviving with 1 stamina, 1 reason. There's a very low chance of me surviving with 1 stamina, 1 reason. So... Oh my goodness, but we have fetid fumes as well. Oh, I should have actually... 1 used tree, but also 2... I also have Book of Gore, so that's... a thing, but... I completely forgot about that. But we'll find out, won't we? The least I can hope for is getting out of this forest quickly. And we'll see what happens. So, we have the injury rule. Do we have the curse rule, by the way? Now we have the curse rule. Yeah, and I should have used Book of Gore over resting. I completely forgot. So, that's on me. But, what's not on me... do I want to go for a brace dodge play here? I don't feel like it, so we're going to go for an 85%. 85% is higher than 50%, as it turns out. So we'll do this. That's what I'm hoping for here. But we also need to get out of this forest quickly. That's not going to help either. That's going to be 3 Doom. And now we're at 83% Doom. I think we're dead. Yeah, we're dead now. So, yeah, it was nice knowing everyone. I should not have rested. I would have had an extra... Well, 6 Doom, really. I rested twice. Not much else to say about that, but... Alternatively, I should have tried to visit the monument and hope to spend funds, but that did not happen either. Yeah, so as I said, this run was either going to go really, really well or go really, really bad. This wasn't really, really bad. I just made 2 mistakes because I also did not... I also accidentally did... I got a Zal Doom when I didn't need... When I didn't need to, basically. We're gonna get Knight Errant, that's why we're automatically dead. You entering the lighthouse with at least 94% Doom, for those who don't know, is pretty much instant death. There aren't a lot of ways out of it. So, there's our Misery Parasite. And there is, I think, I mean, I don't really care. We got the Knight Errant penalty anyway, so... Yeah, that's gonna be the end of that run, and I'm gonna get reset here. I mean, I had a score of 1, but it would have been nice to... The more I fail, the longer this series takes me. So, not really much fanfare about this. We are going to doom out, and we will, you know, check the scoreboard really quickly. If I can check the scoreboard at all, please. I would like to switch over to it. And yeah, we get reset, and I'm going to restart the game quickly. So, I will see you in the next quick play, which I'm going to do in a hot moment as soon as I switch everything off OBS. So... we will get into our next run shortly. That was not great. Maybe it's my warm-up run, but I shouldn't have needed it, as we get to Ath Cult character exclusive random item Mizuki. Might not matter, because we're doing if we do ally attack. But we got Kyoko, that's why our Doom is at 5 immediately. Not Ryoko. But it's well worth it if I can get ally attack anyway, as we have 8 knowledge, 8 charisma, Takushisan, second encounter dexterity, and maybe 8 strength. Maybe every single stat check, but... For now, we're gonna be Mizuki, and then we're gonna hospital, blah, illegal den. We're going for ally attack. But if we get an amazing weapon, then we might use that instead. So we'll grab our funds, put on some schoolgirl clothes, and move on. I see botanist, recluse, coma, bulletin, festival. So I would like a weapon. Do I really though? We can try to save Bulletin for later, but what we're actually likely going to do is visit the vending machine to grab a brick. Unless that only does 3 damage. Well, we're gonna find out, aren't we? School, I forgot what my things were, but we do have the forest at maxed out level, so never mind the school. We're sending things to the forest. But we're also going to visit the schoolyard and recruit as many students as we can, basically 2, but if they provide a boost, they'd provide a boost. If not, we will do our best to do anything else. So, we'll re-roll here once, 2 claps, not much else. We're gonna try again. And I have no hope here. I have no hope. Hey, can you give me you? Thank you. 1 charisma, that's well worth it. I always forget to share this scary story. Not that I don't really have an excuse. I should have been doing that at times, but hey. We'll grab a cheetah. Who's this? Ikumi and Hiroyuki. And then I want a brick. I want a brick. I want a brick. Thank you. 39% Doom will deal. You can visit the monument twice as well. If it asks for funds, so be it. But we have there's a 50-50 chance of it asking. Yeah, so we're going to do that and move on. But considering we have Recluse, we might be okay. We also have a lot of long phase mysteries with like forest phases and whatnot, so including what we're in now. Bulletin. I thought it was in Botanist. We're in Bulletin. I'll risk this and fail because luck is not a thing I have in-game or in real life. So, hey. But meanwhile, I would like to hit this. If we can't, we need to do 12 into an 80%. Good. We can throw this hunting rifle instead. I think we get enough damage here. What I'm actually worried about is what I should be... Maybe I think I equipped the hunting rifle... Yeah, I equipped the hunting rifle in... Recluse, is what I'm trying to say. So here's hoping. Ah, my face hurts. So let's see what we can do here. Yes, pretty much the same thing. We lose -2 all. We're gonna have to. That's just what you do for ally attack. But more importantly, we also want fame. Depends if we even get fame. Because now our reason is laughably low. And I want to actually still trade stamina. So, we might come out of this okay, we might not. We will see. We do get out of Bulletin, but I need to also level up. I want fame, basically. I need fame. If I don't get fame, I'm likely going to die anyway. Regardless of my doom increasing by a lot here. Again, we do have Kyoko that we could get rid of, but until we can do more, we're gonna have to be stuck with kind of ally attack Mizuki. We're looking for fame. And if we're on all perks, then the least we can do is increase charisma more. We don't always need fame, but it would be nice, especially on a boss-centric run. But we're gonna try to take Recluse now. We equip the hunting rifle to deal more damage, but as we're in here having a party with a bunch of with all of the allies we have, our Doom is still pretty okay. Because again, after letting go of Kyoko, we'll have about 40% Doom. We'll get out of this mystery with about 44% Doom, effectively. We're going to be 5 Doom above that, so 49% Doom maybe, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll grab this, check to be sure if we don't have a curse, and move on. I almost said a worse. A curse. Yeah, and like I said, we'll move on. Or my mistake, effectively 45% Doom. I was close. No, 49% Doom, never mind. And let's see what we can do here. We don't have fame, so we take our 6 reason damage and go. I don't think throwing the brick will do anything for us here. It won't, so we don't throw it. We can forget Shadow Shroud, but let's stay at 2 reason for the moment. Gonna be good for, I think, Botanist we have still. I'm gonna reroll once here. Okay, well, we didn't get anything better. So I'm just gonna take double Charisma. And away we go. So we spent 4 extra Doom for an extra point of Charisma, essentially. Come Botanist Festival. I mean, roads are closed already, but I think I'm still gonna take Festival first. We'll trade off Stamina, maybe even Reason, if we see an ally. Even if it costs Reason. And we'll see what else we can do. 2 funds for Yoichi, so he gives me funds, but we spend funds to get him. Fine, so be it. Again, if we don't have fame, we need more stuff. I think that's max reason, right? Yeah, so I don't really care about that for the moment. Just let the fungus grow on Mizuki. And then the cultists get their Doom refunded. I think you almost always run into that, so I'm just gonna assume that much. Which means Cult... I mean, number-wise, Cult can still do more damage. Just HP-wise, including Doom. We almost die here. The reason I say that is because with that event, if you assume you get that event almost every time... That's reason, right? Yeah, that is. We have 10 Charisma, but just in case we would have failed anyway. Or just in case we fail and I didn't remember right. It would be good to try and remember. But let's see what timeline we're on. I need this to not be Timeline B. Getting Timeline B here would not be very good for my Doom. Because again, remember, we're effectively still at 60%. Unfortunately, that's not what happened here. So, we run for 5 Doom. We have a roads closed Botanist coming up, and I am in a lot of pain. If we never get fame, then... yeah, then now we have a fighting chance at least. But still... we need to somehow survive this, so let us try to survive. We need to get out of this forest quickly. That's all that's the win condition. If we do not, then we die. We die. So we at least get out of, yeah, we do 28 damage on demand up to, well, 28 damage on demand up to 42 if we hit our attack boosts, but still, it's not looking good for us. I would like to visit the monument to see, but our reason is still looks pretty dire at the moment, so I don't want to do that yet. And we'll just take her out. Yeah, so every encounter falls before the might of Mizuki and 7 allies, 8 allies, I can't remember. Why did I do that, knowing that I was going to lose reason here on top of a penalty damage? I don't think there's much I can do about this here. Yep, not really. For some reason I thought Ikumi was a Sato, and that was not true. Also, I could have been using a cheetah to my advantage, but that didn't happen either. But it doesn't matter because we're dead to reason here, so I guess with our reset score, we're just going to get into our next run ASAP. And let's see what happens. At Curious Birthmark, character exclusive random item Koji. Is this going to be okay? We're going to see. That's right, we were on Ath. And we're on Ath still. Second, light, dexterity, charisma, knowledge. I guess we'll try to play knowledge. I might not like it, but if we get a lot of mansion investigation / bad mansion enemies, it will be worth it to do it. No cigarettes this time, but we can open up a legal den. And if I can click on the correct things, that would be very, very nice. So let us see what happens to our face as we do Hawaii Koji, Household Hell, Teacher, Mermaids, Ward, Coma. So we do have Ward. We also have Household Hell, so let's get this out of the way. And we'll go for a weapon and also grab the Hospital Pass with the power of, well, actually, I think I'm just going to play it safe and do this a bunch of times. Although the weapon here is not guaranteed. We did not get a single gosh dang weapon. Indirectly, we could use Cursed Doll instead, but really, you don't want to. So, small candle it is. Into a Hospital Pass. We'll monument once. And move on with life. But not before, and we pray. Now, it shouldn't be so bad, but we'll see what happens to us. This does nothing, but we can hold on to it to throw or sell. And let's do our best to survive, Koji. Promise me that, Koji, my man. It would be nice to survive. Also, I see... Oh, that's not good. That's why. That's why the stream looks a little bad. Not much I can do about it. I'm actually going to wait, so we're going to wait right here as I do a thing. Might complain for a moment, but I need to, so hold on for a moment. So, my voice is likely to cut out because I'm about to do a thing here. I don't know why I was really rushing to start this stream. It's going to complain. Yes, I know you're going to complain. Am I going to lose complete... Am I going to lose complete connection? So I'm going to sit here and talk for a moment and make sure that I reconnect successfully before we move on with life. So, yeah, it seems like we're okay now, and I'm going to check the sewing machine, not get a spell, and move on. So yeah, hopefully everything is fixed now. If not, well, then it's not. But as we get lost in the light and go trade... Reason for stamina here, so we can at least work with the numbers. Yeah, we'll see what else I can do for this stream. This isn't great, but not much else. Oh, that's right, random item stats. Oh my goodness, 2 damage. I really should have rethought this. Well, pretty sure I can't run from this, so this is going to be a really... We really need to go for this, basically. We don't have the luxury of doing any prep attacks. This is really, really bad, actually. I should have looked at the stats for this weapon. Can I not miss as much? Not that I can do much else. So we just lost about 9 doom, is it? This is painful. And actually, we need another weapon. I thought I was going to run away, then I ran into something that I could not run away from, which is not great. We get 9 damage, but we have to pray that we hit every single attack, so that's... I mean, we 2-turn that encounter, but you get what I mean. We're really rolling the dice here. On top of having 47% Doom. What's not going to work out well is the fact that I am about to enter Ward like this, and also Teacher to some extent. But Teacher attack doesn't really care, as opposed to this, where I need anything else, really. And yeah, I probably should have grabbed another weapon, but I've already made my choice. Unless I plan to sell a bunch of stuff, which I could. Yeah, we're going to enter Teacher because of that. Maybe... we'll see if I grab something. Yeah, I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff, so yeah, let's do that. One fun, please tell me the small candle sells for something. That way, when I enter the occult shop and look for a ritual dagger... Oh my goodness. Boy, I got the holy mother of bad... Is there any other weapon I can go for? Yeah, I can go into the illegal den and try to get an army knife. Thank goodness we get a good weapon of some sort. We'll trade off stamina if we run out of funds. That's just the price I pay here. But yeah, that was not... Yeah, that small candle was not going to work out for me, so... I guess we start building perception, question mark? No, we still build strength. Who am I kidding? On top of the fact that the army knife also didn't get a buff, but it was better than small candle and the ritual dagger. I got some really bad luck there, is what I'm trying to say. And we might die for that because our doom really shot through the roof doing that. Maybe this is not my stream, or maybe I'm just not all together here, but. Actually, no, the speed is really good. Yeah, the speed is really good. That's why I can do prep attack. But yeah, I really should have taken a look. But even if I did, it's not like I would have done much, because I still spent the Doom I spent re-rolling, so... Chalk up another L for the occult shop. For me, anyway. Again, I'm not going to say the occult shop is terabad, but... Boy, does it get close at times. So we get our guaranteed attack here. And luck of the draw. Had to mute again. Yeah, this stream, I'm really not at 100% here, but let me prep the sensor as I do this and take 2 stamina damage. But we should also be able to do this. Yeah, we get to 2-turn, and then we start doing our Brace Teacher attack, and we cruise on along. Although, at 68, near 70%, I don't know how much we can cruise, really. 71% Doom at the end of this mystery. No other way to decrease Doom. We get Insomnia, which I could just get rid of. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. We might get a worse curse later on, but let's try to save on HP we can guarantee on saving now before we move on. Price hike, but not like we were going to buy cigarettes anyway. And even if I made some mistake where like, oh, I need a weapon now, that would have been something that I avoided earlier. So let's do Ward. And let's see if we can still survive. We basically have to get really, really lucky as I take the sensor off. I also need to level up here. Yeah, we'll take Perception. For the purposes of the army knife. We do have a knowledge check in the lighthouse, but I'm worried about just surviving in general. So let's try to survive. We can still do it. Flashbacks is not going to be great for us. Please don't give me another flashbacks. That's just a cherry on. If I get flashbacks again, this stream's over. I'm going to call it right now. So if I die to flashbacks to Dexterity 0, because we can't afford to throw that away right now. We don't have the thingy for it. Let's actually sell these painkillers. Because oh, never mind, they sold for nothing. I forgot about random item stats. I was worried about it when I was selling things to get another weapon, and I proceeded to forget. But as I fail a charisma check and trying to get funds, yeah, this run's probably over. It's just a matter of how this run ends. We have a very low chance of surviving this run. So pretty sure I need to tank a hit here. Yeah, because even with Desperate Prep Strong, I would need to go for 2 of them, and I mean, I guess we can. I guess we need to, right? Actually, no, it's guaranteed, so I don't even need to roll on RNG. As long as I do the handcuffs correctly. Again, I made like a few mistakes here and there, the weapon being the worst of them, but I don't think I really made that bad of a mistake. I really think I made any too big mistakes after that. I probably did, but I'm probably forgetting. Basically, this run was in my hands, but doing what I did caused me to lose. Also, staying at 0 funds, but again, we can't afford to spend any doom here. So, 82%, and we're on our 4th mystery. It's not gonna end well. Also, that was the wrong option. So, yeah, I could visit the monument for giggles. But when we have 8 knowledge and we take a knowledge check that I know would lower doom on success and we fail, not really much else I can do about that. That's just the game saying, nice try again next time, and we will see what happens. If we get out of funds again, we just have to eat it in the face. But otherwise, we just have to roll on every single event we run. Did it say I had 1 dexterity there, by the way? Anywho. We actually hope to fail, and we just happen to succeed. And yeah, we're doing really badly. We're doing really, really badly. We're doing really, really badly. There's no way we survive here, but you know what? Oh, we don't even get to dodge? Do we even get to dodge? We do. So, we'll do as many dodges as possible. Might as well throw everything into RNG. And we dodge once. We dodge twice. I was just going to call it. And we're dead. So yeah, good calls. I won my 25%. Unfortunately, didn't really matter much when my doom was that high already. But, you know, let's get into another Athrun, I guess, here. 7th Curse, all perks, random item jury. So, all perks, random item jury, this should be a slam dunk, alright? There's not really much worry. 7th Curse as well. 2nd encounter, 8 dexterity, 8 knowledge, 8 strength. Every single stat check, 8. 2nd encounter, what am I saying? And Takshisan, 6th if we have the thingy-majiggy. Actually, we're still going to do hardware store, regardless. But let's take a look at what we have today. So do this, check twice. We got it the first time, but I was just going to click twice anyway. Festival, Recluse, Vigil, Flood, Nails. Well, that's a heck of a lineup. Recluse, Flood seems to be the order we're going for. Downtown School. What do I want to do here? Recluse Flood, huh? Recluse Flood, Recluse Flood. That's probably going to be school? Yeah, probably going to be school. Even though we might be visiting downtown a lot here, we're going to do this still. We are on random item stats, so probably going to be the Carpenter Hammer, all things considered. Yep. The other 2 were nerfed. The first thing I look at is the damage, and if the damage is lowered, I immediately look for any other weapon. So, that's the decision I make. Also, high threat level means penalty damage, but we'll deal with it as much as we can. As much as it is in our control. Although I did not remember that first events at all, so let us see what happens as we're sitting here as jury. We didn't need to use the checkbook, so our horror progress is a lot lower, than would normally be. And we'll try to, I think we'll do 2 more runs this stream. I know I was late for this stream, but considering what's happening to me today, maybe RNG is not in my favor. Now, another way to challenge myself here as I kind of autopilot for a moment is that I could force myself to do a certain number of runs or go stream for a certain amount of time just to see if I, just as a kind of endurance session, but at the same time, at this point, with how far we are in this series, version 1.0x Nuzlocke run, I think I'm just going to try and do what I deem is the best decision to finish this series as quickly as I can, because this actually took a lot longer than I expected. Considering how many runs I do on average per stream for the Nuzlocke series, and yes, you might be hearing a thing, it's because I'm managing a thing on the side. But yeah, this series, again, here's the normal PSA, where if you know what you're doing in World of Horror, this challenge should actually not take you very long, but maybe, just maybe. I mean, luck is luck in terms of hitting quick play and seeing what old god you get, but other than that, not really much that should be stopping you. So, let's see, the storage has about 11. I mean, yeah, we just stored the handcuffs, but 11, 4, so we should wait till about turn 20. And I think that'll be more than enough. Yeah, it should be. So we're going to wait till turn 20. And then we'll defeat the Dullners. So there should be more than enough. Never mind, I lied. I mean, we're going to lose an item anyway because we have to grab the hand. We have to grab the handcuffs again, if I can speak correctly. And then we see how much more damage we need. We throw 2 branches. And then we do a handcuff play. Actually, we got bonus damage. I forgot about that, but that's me not remembering other things as well. There's the drenched procs, all perks, jury level up. You know, that would be interesting. We'll take deduction instead because we're jury. And let's take recluse here and see what we can do with all of these stuff inside this storage trunk. And then we'll enter flood soon enough. But deduction will help us level up if we can grab a thing before. If we can grab something like fast swimmer core strength or anything like that, adrenaline, it would be nice. We'll actually risk the reason here because I know I'm taking flood next. But also, this will be very good horror management, so we can level up. On top of deduction, this is going to be super jury. We're going to be seeing in a moment, possibly. But we'll see. Hot bath, even though that costs doom and increases horror progress, I would still take doom increases like that over losing anything else, really. The next question is, do we throw the things? It will save us on a turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to throw 3 of these things. So I can 2-turn this encounter. And by 2-turn, I mean only lose 3 reason as opposed to 6. We lose Bath for it, but hey. So we get to level up twice here. Signed contract, funny enough, we get to level up again. And there's another parting gift. Is that... Oh my goodness. Well, it doesn't... We're on 7th curse, so there's no way... There's a very low chance of getting an ally. If we find dog, we'll try to pick it up just in case it's attack dog, but we can also just get rid of it later. But until that moment, we'll grab our ammunition, throw ammunition, and enter flood. We do have Vigil coming up, but hopefully we'll be fine after this. So I think we'll happily eat this in the face. And we'll get on to flood. Now, we didn't find the best of things, but the worst of times is yet to come in this boss encounter. Possibly. We do visit the school, so thankfully we... At least going to the school, or setting the police patrols to the school is doing something for us, but... On top of that, I could try to visit anything else. But I'm just going to play it safe and rest till the end. And we'll see what happens. So we do get this. And yeah, we just keep doing a bunch of stuff. I think we 3-turned this encounter. That was near enough 3-turn. 4-turn possibly. Also, I didn't need to throw that. I just wasted 3 damage, but hey. Well, there's Fast Swimmer. There's also Fame, but Fame does nothing right now. We level up again with the power of deduction. Basically, deduction on Jury is very, very good. But it's not like we have much else to work with. I could start increasing my knowledge, but in the interest of possibly succeeding every strength check guaranteed, let's just continue building strength and see what happens. I really shouldn't be doing that. I should be going for lighthouse stats, but feeling a bit good right now. Now, we might not be good, but we'll see. We have Vigilant to Festival. There's a very low... and we have like 30% Doom on our 4th Mystery. Come on. Come on. If I somehow die here, I would have to be really unlucky. Now, wouldn't I, future Jordan? Anywho. Well, now we're doing the Vigil, so never mind. Because I forgot that we needed to hold on to the pamphlet. Again, we have a bunch of Doom, and as Jury, it's not the worst thing in the world. Also, I could have used that Meat Cleaver, possibly, but... the Carpenter Hammer is doing a lot of work for me as well, so we might even be able to, yeah, we do a lot here. We do a lot here. In fact, we might even be able to do a 1-turn. If the game will let me launch my sequence without me accidentally clearing it. So, yeah, this is not normal, but neither is this run, alright? It's not often you get deduction immediately as all perks Jury. But when you do, it's great! So what went wrong? I forgot to grab the Vigil Pamphlet, but considering how much we're going to level up here, yeah, it's not going to matter much. This might even be a horrorless run, but we'll see. I'll even store this because I feel so confident right now, except that Demon Mask is not going to help as much, but... yeah, being able to do that is very, very interesting. So, we'll grab Adrenaline as well. We might be able to... Maybe we get our knowledge to 8, but I'm gonna... No, who am I kidding? We're building strength all the way. We have more than enough Doom to work with. If we get... We might even hit 70% Doom at the end here, but it really doesn't matter. We're too strong now. We even get to level up again, so we'll take that. Not much we do here. I'm just gonna take Hot Bath, because why not? But we'll also just move on immediately. We have On Our Own, so actually we're just gonna sit here. In fact, actually we're gonna buy souvenirs. You know what? Yeah, why not? So this thing sells holy candles here? Anywho. Why not? Not even gonna get to use it, but hey. Unless we fail, unless we have a second check that we fail. I think we have both, but you get what I mean. This can be a horrorless run, but again, it's not a... I would never... Yeah, I shouldn't say that it's not a true horrorless run, but it's only because I remember how Jury was before the horror decrease at the end of Mystery update that she got. So hey. Yeah, we get to max out our 8 action limit with power. We'll see. Who are we on? Ath again? So yeah, Ath is just watching as Jury just absolutely destroys everything in her path. And barring a 12 roll into a +2 max threat level modifier, we would have passed every strength check. I think there's only really one strength check, and it's that event with the cultists where you climb the thing, and you need the... And the other choice is I think the occult robe. Occult robe, right? Anywho, we're sitting pretty. We're sitting real pretty. This is really not normal at all. But I'll take the wins where they come. We do have both second... we have 1 second check and every single stat check. But we survive no matter what. Stamina and reason-wise. I forgot what I fought. I'm just gonna say Kabuki Killer, and it was. And we level up again. And yeah, I mean, I could have definitely passed at least 2 lighthouse checks, but we're so healthy here that it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So as we succeed this Ath run, there's like a 99.9% chance we die here. Like really, like it's... You wouldn't believe... We don't even get caught by the horror, and yeah, that's how we do a horrorless run while doing the Nuzlocke challenge. Also getting really lucky, mind you. Again, we have to remind myself and everyone else that this getting deduction on our first level up into all perks, into two short mysteries, relatively short doom mysteries, is very good. Recluse and Flood. So, as we're on the scoreboard once more, let's do one more run and see where we end up. So you got that Curious Birthmark character exclusive Miku. Kind of a standard run for this update, so let's see what happens. Dexterity, Charisma, Light, Takushi-san, second encounter, maybe Knowledge. But we're still probably going to build Strength. We don't really have much else to work with. We could grab a Brick instead to try and save on Doom. I don't know if I want to test that out. I guess I am, now that I've already picked a Legal Den. So let's see what happens. So the thing about using Brick, while Brick is not as good as it was, and by that I mean for those who don't know, in an update long ago, you could basically grind out bricks, and it was well worth it, because the vending machine I think was only one Doom when you checked it, as we have Akamoto, Koma, Festival, Kana, and Nails. But the whole point is that you grab bricks on top of whatever else you had. I think also we didn't have Harbinger back then either, so, you know, it definitely helped to grab bricks. A lot of bricks. But at the same time, at that point, I guess I was kind of drunk on using bricks and I didn't really come up with good strats. But at this point, it's not like there's much else to it anyway, as Yogata stalks us to the ends of time, so hopefully this brick works out for us. It is a fast weapon, and by that I mean a low speed but low damage weapon. So we are hoping that we get kind of lucky with our Doom increasing, but I think we have Akamanto as well, if I remember right, but we'll see. This is going to be really abysmal, by the way. I don't want to run, though. So we will do this and probably take... For reason, I could throw the brick. I don't want to. Now that I have to brace, though, yeah, I'm going to. Let's see if the chance of getting a brick is any lower. I shouldn't be testing this out here, but I'm going to. Okay, yeah, that's really bad. So we're gonna instead fund, and then get Mind Wipe, but hopefully we don't die for this. We're gonna see as we grab the Meat Cleaver and move on. Let's see, Seaside, Hospital. I don't know right now. What's our high threat level location? Downtown? We'll see. We're gonna leave we're not gonna police patrol yet. I'm gonna wait a moment, and then we die, because... penalty damage. I rolled a 6+2. I mean, I knew, but I think you lose reason if you take the guaranteed out, right? Now I'm just curious. Okay, hold on. Before I die here and get reset again, let me see. Da-da-da. So what happens when I just leave? 2 stamina. Okay, never mind. Well, I was wrong. But regardless, I could have definitely avoided this. But yeah, I think... Oh, no, we'll do our salty run back run. We got reset here. It's not fine, but it's also fine. So, as I show you the scoreboard, let us get into our next run quickly. So never mind, we're gonna do one more run, because that was really not great. I don't know why I tested brick stuff, but we did. But we'll get into it. Though Eldritch Parasite, character exclusive, random item Toshi. Oh well. If this is not a slam dunk, it's because event RNG. But 6 stam, we lose 9 stamina in the lighthouse and possibly 5 reason instead of just 3, depending if we get a light source. But we do have Takushi-san at the end, and we're Toshiaki on Eldritch Parasite. We pretty much just roll until we get those 2 damage spells. For those who don't know how this strat works or how I play Eldritch Parasite, is that we essentially just sit at the History Club and try to get both damage spells. A Toshiaki perk might work as well, but It'd have to be really good, but we grab Ghostly Spear, we can do a couple more here. Let's actually guarantee Thought Flash. But then we'll keep looking a little longer. So, we are Toshiaki. We can sit here for a lot more Doom. We also now have Thought Flash, so there's that. So, one more time, and away we go. So, we have Ghostly Spear. We're actually looking for stamina decreases, but the most important meal of our day is that we get to do things the Ghostly Spear way. So, Forest Mansion, I don't really care. I'm just gonna police station something because Doom is not important to me. It's less important. I should still be wary of it, but we're also looking for stamina decreases on purpose. Usually. We have 9 stamina damage to eat in the lighthouse. But we'll see. I'm acting as if I'm on like task 2. I'm not, but Itho 2 is not going to be any better for us, so we'll do our best. We do have Thought Flash, so we can do this run without actually spending a lick of experience, or without leveling up once, really. Especially I'm just going to be punching and kicking all the time, but we'll see what happens. Because Toshiaki doesn't really need any other perks, so it's not like I really care. But we'll see. I could also use Threat of Fate, right? If this is... Nope, that costs reason. Never mind. Yeah, that literally is the difference. The other one I think is... what is it? I forget what the other insta-kill spell is called, but you get what I mean, I think. Where, when I say that... Oh, what was I going to say? I forgot. That's right, we are at Thotu, but we wouldn't have been able to... Well, maybe, yeah, if I took a risk. I didn't want to, though, so moving on. I should have actually checked. Footage, painting, ramen. So we do have mansion investigations, but forest is also a worry, so we're leaving the police patrols in the forest. We're taking... Yeah, we're in Metamorphosis now, but we're at Toshiaki. So again, I don't care about my Doom. I care about my HP, which is slowly dwindling. A light source would also be nice, but we'll see if we get enough funds for that. Until then... actually, we eat this in the face, so we're just going to roll the dice on kicks. Actually do 90%, no reason not to. As I accidentally do a thing in the back, but it's fine. And hopefully we survive. We do get to Ghostly Spear at least once now with that, but let's see if we hit at least 2 kicks. We do, so we move on. But we want at least 3 or 4 Ghostly Spear casts for this upcoming boss. Oh, actually, I want to not get Frostbite, so we will actually take a level up. But after that, it'll all depend on RNG, won't it? Doom, again, we don't care about. We're Toshiaki. It's near a non-issue. We'll use Quick Thinking, because Quick Thinking... Although we still take a reason penalty because, oh, we can't heal, but penalty damage. But anywho, we will do this. Even if we have to cast past our max stamina threshold, it'll be well worth it. You know what we can roll on, though? We can do this. We did miss once, so I had to cast Ghostly Spear again. But as Toshiaki, yeah, we're going to fail every single stamina check. So I do want to keep an eye out on my stamina as we go into footage here. We also have painting. I think I actually may want to fight the boss, but it'll depend. We're continuing to take stamina or penalty damage in general, but not much I can do about that. I think if it's a non-location, yeah, because it's not, locations are not tied, or generic events like old god events and character events are not tied to a threat level, from my knowledge, but anywho. Let's enter this forest. Again, Doom is not the issue here. In fact, the mansion probably has a bit more Doom increasing sources, but I might be wrong about that. I should have taken stamina damage there. We might actually die. We might actually die here. I need to be kind of conscious about my stamina choices. Let's see here. Yeah, not much else we can do. Unless we can somehow get one of our stats to 8, which is probably not going to happen. Oh no, you know what I actually need? I need to grab the spell that increases my stats for Doom. So, It's still possible for us to get that perk reliably. Because if I can avoid dying, then yes. I think is it Sheb's Surge? We'll see. That actually hurts me somewhat, because I do want to cast Ghostly Spear, but until then... Yeah, the only alternative I have is to grab Sheb's Surge. I may even need to reroll for it. Well, we'll see. Yeah, so we're gonna grab Sheb's. I don't think there's much else I can do. So I'll just take Strength again, I guess. And now we need to make sure we have about, was it 25 Doom? Yeah, 25 Doom, so I can get all my stats to 8. Unless I level up again, but I also want to save for Thought Flash in case bad things happen. So into painting I go. But we'll keep an eye on our Doom. We're effectively at... Well, now we're effectively at... We should be at 28, but because I think the game is still kind of bugged, Doom is decreasing by 10 still. I swear it's supposed to be at least... The Doom was supposed to decrease by 8 only, but I keep forgetting if that's true or not. Anywho. We may or may not leave Amy... Yeah, we're probably going to leave Amy behind. We'll see. But more importantly, we need to make sure we survive the run in general. So we definitely cast Ghostly Spear at least once. Do I need to cast it again? Equipping the Demon Mask would have kind of helped, but at the same time, I did miss the attack, so I needed to do that. And we grab a light source here, so we can make use. We're not taking 3 reason in the lighthouse. So we now have more reason to work with. But again, my worry is my stamina right now. I may only need to cast Sheb's Curse 4 times, but we'll see. We'll see. But after this, I shouldn't need to level up anymore. There's not really... there is no other... There are no other spells I should likely need. But we'll see. We'll definitely need to cast Sheb's Curse at some point. And I think we actually fight this guy somewhat normally. But just... yeah, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna probably try to handcuff this guy. We might have Takshisan later on, but I don't really care. Let's get rid of this guy now. Yeah, and if I level up, actually I can take Dexterity. And that'll save us on 5 Doom. Is that worth it, actually? If I level up, I think so. Yeah, it should be worth it. So, we're gonna level up and take Dexterity, I guess. To save on Doom. Because casting... No, it's not worth it, is it? Because I have Thought Flash. Yeah, I think this is actually not worth it. So we'll just hold on this level, because what I'm thinking here is I could level up, so I'm spending 100 experience to grab Dexterity and another perk. But if I don't need the perk, all we're really getting is the experience, or the point of Dexterity. But I'm only grabbing Dexterity to save on Doom ultimately, because I want to avoid casting Sheb's Surge one more time to put my Dexterity to 8, but if I can Thought Flash instead and then do Sheb's Curse, I save more Doom there than leveling up. Do you get what I mean? So funny enough, in an odd way, as I figured out eventually, Sheb's Surge is a very it does have a very specific use case, but if you need to use it in that way, then you use it in the way that we are about to see. We also cast Ghostly Spear to its utmost limit, but hey. We should be out soon. But let's pretend that we actually had a bit more Doom here, so like, effectively maybe we're at 54% Doom. We'd still be okay here, because what you're about to see is not for, well, human eyes in terms of things. So... Blah, 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 blah. And then we do roar, and then we're good. So, there you go. There's your Eldritch Parasite Toshiaki run, and at least we can get rid of that. We're on a Thotu, right? Yeah, we are. So we should be perfectly fine. We have a flashlight, and we have 8 reason. There's no reason for us to die unless we bleed reason out. But that shouldn't happen. And yeah, again, Toshiaki is still a very interesting character, although he does rely on player knowledge for a lot of things. I'm not going to say a majority of things because I'm not going to say that for sure. But as we Thread of Fate Takshisan here and nearly die to Reason, well, we get this at Thotu. I almost died there, by the way. I would have taken that as a loss, but hey, we didn't die. So I guess we're going to end this stream on the score that we have, oddly enough. And 1 for 1, but instead of Ath, we end the stream on a Thotu. So yeah, without further ado, I think the fanfic, maybe if it doesn't come out later today, it'll come out tomorrow for sure. Because I do have to record the read-along, so that's the... If I didn't need to do that, I would have been perfectly okay. But at the same time, I would have made a video anyway. So yeah, not much else after that. Still doing what I do. If I can get things done, I can get things done. But otherwise, I will see you when I see you. And yeah, actually you saw a thing because... You saw the little dialogue in GIMP because I guess I didn't click that off. Nothing bad about it, but hey, yeah. But without further ado, though, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you're watching this from the future, or you're watching it now and you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. That would really help me out at the moment. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. Let me just say it outright. But without further ado, I also have memberships open. But other than that, I'll still be doing videos throughout the week. What I decide to do actually is still up in the air. But if anything else happens, anything else happens. Also, if you subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on, you'll at least get my post in case videos do not come out. But otherwise, you know how to contact me if you want to. One last time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!